Christites. Today with us we have the effervescent YouTuber Jombae, who has been honing over his talent for over 5 years. With over 50,000 subscribers, Siddhant, popularly known as Jombae, has been documenting his life through videos. Welcome, Jombae.
Thank you so very much for having me. I am honestly really looking forward to this. Thank you.
So to begin with, what inspired you to be a YouTuber?
I think when it comes to my inspiration, it started off as something that I looked at it as a hobby. I think since a very tender age, I think I would like to consider myself as someone who was, always creative, but I was just like finding a way to channel my creativeness somewhere where I enjoy. And that is how I stumbled upon, this video making, editing, and this whole YouTube thing. And I was just like, let me give it a try. And that's how I just started off uploading, random videos on YouTube, and then it just started off like that.
So how do you treat video production as a mode of self-expression?
It's more as, I would like to say the videos that I put out there is like a part of me, I would say. How I like to draw inspiration from everything and anything that is around me. And, I just get inspired by people that I'm around, the environment that I'm around, and whatever I get inspired with, I just encapsulate it in a video. So it is kind of a personality, I would say, of me. Yes.
So considering that you've been doing this consistently for over 5 years, how do you reflect on your journey?
I mean, first of all, it was not like a consistent growth, nor was I very consistent with it, because I had my own slumps, because it took me like 5 years. Now that I'm looking back, I started this whole YouTube journey back in 2018 April, right? So I've been doing since 2018, and my YouTube only took like upward movement back last year, 2022. So it took me like 5 years to reach where I am right now. And even in that 5 years, I had my own slumps. I had my own days where I felt like whatever I was putting out there was not worthy enough to grab the attention of the viewers, because I started off with 100 viewers, 200 viewers, like viewers out there. And I think it is a kind of testimony to be consistent in whatever you're doing, no matter you won't see the results immediately. You have to put in a lot of effort and a lot of patience, and that is how I am where I am right now, and that is how I think I would like to describe my whole journey in a nutshell. But at the same time, I'm really grateful that my growth and my journey was very slow. It gave me the opportunity to be grateful for each and every one single subscriber that subscribes to my channel, because when I had like 200 subscribers, I would just visualize 200 people sitting binge watching my YouTube channel and just enjoying whatever content that I'm putting out there. So that is how I started. So I would say a grateful heart is always closer to the riches of the universe. So that is how I would like to wind up my journey on YouTube.
That is really inspiring and even so insightful.
Thank you so much.
Considering that you're a Christite as well, a master's student that too, how do you keep a balance between academics and your YouTube life, your social media presence?
So this is one question that I've been I don't even answer this question on my YouTube channel. First of all, there are like so many questions that I get, like in which department are you and what are you doing? I am doing MCom, Masters in Commerce right now. This is my first time saying it out there. So I'm doing that. So it comes with a lot of, honestly, I have my own days with balancing my YouTube journey, career, and my academics too. Sometimes there are some days where I'm just so much overwhelmed with my own YouTube work, and then on top of that you have CIS, assignments, tests, and presentations, and so much. It just buries me sometimes. So what I like to do is I just like to sit still, sleep. Probably, honestly, I just like to sleep, listen to a good music, sleep, wake up, and then kind of make small departments of things that I want to do, and kind of, it's difficult to separate. I don't have an answer right now. I'm still in that process of finding a balance, and I'm struggling, honestly. It's a struggle.
It's totally understandable.
Still figuring my way out, still navigating. How should I navigate with this balancing? I think I'll be there by the time I graduate, probably.
Considering that you talk so much about mental health and you treat your YouTube channel as, Jombae's Diary, which is an online journal, how important do you think mental health is in the consideration of being a YouTuber?
Well, I feel like we all have been there, right? The dark spot. We all have been there. We all have had, our own problems to ourselves, which you can't talk to other people, right? So similarly, even I have my own story. I have my own stuff that goes through, that stuff that I don't film it out there. And this whole diary is like an expression of me to kind of, tell people that you're not the only one out there, you're not alone. That is why I am very vulnerable at times on my diary too. I'm very much vulnerable. I share whatever I'm feeling, and considering the kind of society that we're in right now, guys, we don't get the opportunity to, put our emotions out there and be vulnerable. So I think I am doing something to encourage them to, kind of just let loose of your emotions, because if you kind of baggage those emotions, it can explode one day, and it's gonna end up in a very devastating problem. And that is something that happened to me exactly back in 2019, 2020. The exact thing that this was the same thing that I went through. And then I realized, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who is suffering some mental issues, and I used to get lots of DMs from my subscribers telling that they have issues similar to mine. And what can I do? I mean, I cannot fix their issues, but the least that I can do is kind of inspire them that they'll be able to overcome whatever they're going through right now, even if the intensity of the circumstances may be different from mine. It may be worse, who knows, but it's just I'm putting videos out there so that they feel calm, they feel relaxed. So if you're someone who have watched my YouTube channel, I think you've realized it's very calming at times. It's very calm, chill, because I want to create a community. That is something I've envisioned myself ever since I started this YouTube journey, that I want to create a community who's very uplifting, very positive, and where you kind of feel you belong somewhere, even if it's like virtual. So just creating that community is how I kind of not only tackle my own mental health, because it also gives me a lot of the support that I get. That also really helps me a lot. And I think seeing or watching me, I think some other people can also get inspired and probably walk the path that I've walked and I'm walking right now. So it's just constant getting inspired by my subscribers, and at the same time inspiring them. So reciprocation. So that is how I think I tackle my own mental health too, inspiration.
So considering that you spoke about building a community, right? Algorithms have been playing a huge part. Almost every YouTuber has been complaining, or someone has been growing a lot because algorithm favors that. How do you plan on tackling that?
Honestly, I have a very interesting perspective on this. I don't know about algorithm. I've never been into that, guy who's like checking algorithm when is like the right time to upload and when isn't it, because I don't have a fixed schedule. I upload whenever I want to, whenever I feel like uploading, that is when I upload. Because more than algorithm, I think you should, focusing more on the algorithm, I think you should focus more on the content that you're creating. Is it able to grab the attention of the viewer? Is it able to story tell whatever you want to tell your viewers? Is it enough to kind of, tell your subscribers to stay back, subscribe, and continue watching me? I think you should focus more on that instead of algorithm, and that is exactly what I did. I don't know about algorithm. What I do is I just focus on my content. Whatever I'm putting out there, I make sure that I do my 100% justice out there, because right now my schedule is really, it's not looking good right now. So if I'm uploading after 2 weeks also, I try my best to upload something that is worthwhile watching for my viewers and something that is worthwhile waiting. So focus on your content more than the algorithm. That is my perspective on this, and that is what I did.
So speaking about content, right? What kind of content do you like producing the most?
Kind of content, I think I've tried a lot of content, but for right now I just want to focus on filming my daily life. I have like uni diaries, I have uni diaries. I have adulting diaries. I'm in my season 2 right now, where I just film the process of adulting and the stages that you go through. So right now I'm focusing there.
So to wind it up, I also wanted to ask you, so if someone wants to build a video journal per se, what would be your tips on that?
Well, I do have a lot of tips for that, but I doubt if we have any time left. But just on a nutshell, the tip that I would like to give you is don't listen to anyone. Do not listen to anyone. If you're gonna, if you ever had this idea to start a YouTube channel, of course you will talk to your parents, or you will talk to your friends, or people who are surrounding you, and there might be some interesting opinions that you get from your friends saying, "Ki, I don't think so." They wouldn't say it out there, I don't think so, but they might say something that might make you insecure about you starting a YouTube journey. So what I did is, I didn't tell anyone. I just uploaded videos and they found it naturally. So first of all, don't listen to anyone. If you're someone who's really passionate into making video and you want to story tell your life, your experiences, and you think it is something really interesting, just put it out there without thinking about anyone. Consider yourself first, what you think about yourself, and just put it out there. That is my opinion, and I feel like it's a learning process. Everyone is going to have different experiences, and I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you will find your own way of growing, because there's no one way to success on this particular industry of YouTube. There are 100 and million of ways, right? So you need to find your own way and navigate your own way. That is what I would say.
With that, we come to the end of our conversation with Jombae. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
That is it from Team Cacti this week, and we'll be seeing you again next week. Thank you.
Thank you.